Welcome back to African Reads Comics, where we dive deep into the characters and stories that have shaped comic book history. Today, we are not just talking about a character or a storyline, we are unraveling one of the most intriguing tropes in comics: the fool, the clown, and the jester. You know them, the chaotic wildcards who make us laugh, terrify us, and sometimes even teach us profound truths. But there's so much more beneath the paint and the masks. These characters aren't just comedic relief or villains, they are existential mirrors, cultural critics, and agents of transformation. From mythological roots to existential philosophy, let's peel back the layers of this timeless archetype. Hey guys, just a quick reminder. If you're enjoying this video, please support me by clicking the like button and subscribing to my channel. It really helps a lot in growing this small channel, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, let's get back to the video. Mythological roots. Our journey begins in ancient mythology. The trickster archetype, the ancestor of the comic jester, has always been a force of chaos and transformation. Loki in Norse mythology, Anansi from African folklore, Hermes from Greek tales, each of these figures blurred the lines between good and evil, order and chaos. In comics, these mythological roots are alive and well. Loki in Marvel Comics remains both a disruptor and reluctant ally, while characters like the Joker embody the chaotic spirit of figures like Dionysus, the god of madness and revelry. These characters remind us of the duality of chaos: it destroys, but it also creates. It's a necessary force for transformation. The psychology of the fool. Now let's dive deeper. Beneath the laughter and antics, the fool's humor is often a mask, a way to conceal pain or trauma. Deadpool, for instance, uses his wit to cope with his disfigurement and the curse of immortality. The Joker. His chaotic laughter hides a nihilistic rejection of a world that's wronged him. In psychology, this makes them shadow archetypes, reflections of the darkness we repress. Take Batman and the Joker. Batman channels his trauma into disciplined order, while the Joker lets his pain explode into chaos. Two sides of the same coin. They force us, and their counterparts, to confront the fragility of our identities and morality. Existentialism and the absurd. Existentialism takes the fool to an even deeper level. Philosophers like Camus argued that life is absurd, without inherent meaning, and we have to create our own purpose. Deadpool embodies this perfectly. He knows he's a fictional character, trapped in a cycle of violence and absurdity, yet he chooses to laugh in the face of it. And then there's the Joker, who takes nihilism to its extreme. His chaos isn't just for fun, it's a rejection of all meaning. In The Dark Knight, he tells Batman, "Introduce a little anarchy, and everything becomes chaos." He's not just a villain, he's an existential challenge. These characters force us to question: if life is absurd, why do we follow rules? Why do we fight for order? The fool as meta-narrative. The jester doesn't just disrupt characters, they disrupt the story itself. Deadpool mocks superhero cliches and even critiques his creators, while the Joker embraces the instability of comic continuity. In Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth, Grant Morrison describes the Joker as super sane, constantly reinventing himself to fit the story. These meta-narrative elements make the fool a bridge between the story and the audience, reminding us that comics, like life, are fluid and ever-changing. The Fool's Mask. The Fool's Mask is both concealment and revelation. The Joker's clown makeup hides his humanity, making him an idea rather than a person. Deadpool's mask, meanwhile, hides his scars, both physical and emotional. But here's the twist: through their masks, they reveal truths that others can't. Harley Quinn, for instance, uses her clownish persona to expose Gotham's corruption and even the toxicity of her relationship with the Joker. Cultural commentary. These characters are also cultural mirrors. The Joker has evolved from a goofy prankster in the 1940s to a symbol of societal decay and alienation. In Joker 2019, he's not just a villain, he's a critique of systemic inequality. Deadpool, on the other hand, is a postmodern hero, deconstructing the very genre he inhabits. His humor exposes the absurdities of superhero conventions, resonating with audiences tired of rigid morality. Closing thoughts. The fool, the clown, the jester, they've been with us for centuries, and they're not going anywhere. These characters challenge us to laugh at life's absurdity, confront uncomfortable truths, and question the systems we live in. Whether they're cracking jokes or tearing down order, they remind us that chaos and humor are essential parts of the human experience. So next time you see Deadpool breaking the fourth wall or the Joker cackling in the darkness, remember, they're not just fools. They are reflections of us.